Yes, boys. Yes, YouTube. What's going on? Today it is Friday, the 18th of July. It's 21 degrees outside, boys. It's hot. It's hot. It's getting uncomfortably hot for me anyway. Because the thing is, what you don't actually realise is when you're bulking through summer, like in the winter, you don't really clock it that much because it's cold. But your bulk does keep you warm in the winter. Like you are less cold most of the time, and it's the same opposite effect. Obviously, when your skin like you're you're cold all the time. So in summer, it's a bit of a difficult one to be bulked, to be honest. But here we are. We've got bench and upper today. I'm absolutely gassed for it. I've sort of gone today just with bit more carbs in me this morning. So I've had my breakfast and I've had my pre-workout meal. I've had my sort of third meal as my pre-workout meal because I didn't meal prep on time yesterday. So I definitely need to do that when I get home so I can have that meal later. But I've just rejigged it about a little bit so that I've literally just had 120 grams of Cocoa Pops straight. So I am fired up. I'm ready to go. And you know what? Like this is again one of those things where when you're trying to run this lifestyle, when you're trying to go, you're tracking your meals and you're trying to make sure that you get enough calories in the day to grow, that kind of thing. You have to make it work for yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to figure out a way to adapt. Like I could have probably worked a little bit less smarter and gone right. I'm going to meal prep right this morning and then delayed my gym session a little bit and just thrown it off kilter because if I don't go early, the gym gets busy as the day goes on. So I'm already quite late, to be honest. It's midday at the moment, and it's going to get busier and busier and busier like throughout the rest of this Friday afternoon because people want to get in, get out, and go and enjoy the weekend. But yeah, do you know what? I'm really looking forward to this session. I've got pause bench. I've got a bit of T-bar row. I've got a bit of lat pull down in there, some biceps. I've got some chest dips in there as well. So it's a nice rounded day to get a nice upper pump. In other news, what else am I looking forward to? Well, I'm a big Vanquish fan. I'm wearing one of their vests right now, actually, which is nice on the back because it has a little bit of a drop kind of sleeve. So your back kind of sticks out a bit more, which is nice. But they're dropping a new Dragon Ball Super t-shirt collection at the end of July, so I'm gassed for that. That's my version of the Gymshark Onyx, lads. Is that Dragon Ball Super collection because I think they look absolutely beautiful. So far as my split and my routine, I'm going to be changing it around from next week. So for those that don't know, I work in my office 3 days a week. So I have been suffering a little bit because I've been training on 2 out of those 3 days that I do make the trip in, and I live in the countryside, so I'm not close to where I work. So I've made a decision now to change that so that I'm only working and training, like working in the office and training 1 day every week. So there's only 1 day where I've really got to like grind it out. That does mean, however, I will be working out on Saturdays and Sundays for now. It hasn't presented a problem yet, and this is again another point that I'll make is that that doesn't mean that people around you have to suffer because you're wanting to work out on the weekend, right? Like you have to, like I will have to get up earlier. I will have to make that sacrifice, because that's how much I want to do that specific action, So yeah, like it is what it is. I think it will balance me out a bit better. Like there were days where I was traveling home after like an hour commuting, over an hour commuting. I'd be like, I've still got to go to the gym. I've still got to eat my dinner. I've still got to have another meal after that. And when you're bulking, like that is the case. Like most of the time, you have to get a few meals in before, but you can be having up to 2 meals in the evening for myself anyway. So that's not easy to do because you want to eat and have enough time to relax before you go to bed, because when you eat just before bed, it kind of fills me with energy. I don't know about anyone else. I know people probably get like a food baby and feel a bit stodgy, but I don't relax after I've just eaten. I don't. So yeah, what are we looking forward to doing today on bench? Well, I did Larsen press. and I've done my bench this week, 92.5 kg for 5 reps, really easy. So I'll see what I did just before I had a break, and I'll try and add 2.5 kg to that. So on bench, that's the only one. Well, no, I say squat. Sorry, is the only one that I let me just overtake here. Squat is the only one where I go up in increments of 5 at the moment, 5 kg, because that's manageable for me. So everything else is 2.5 kg. So even on my main bench, I'm going up 2.5 kg every week, right? And that's on my accessories too, because I've tried to jump on 5 and I've tried to push that, but my body just can't keep up with it. Benching 3 times a week and up on 5 kg increments is just too much. It's just too much. So I've tried it, I've given it a go, it just didn't work for me. So we've gone back to 2.5 kg. I've got a triple 97.5 next week. That should move fairly easy. I had to readjust a little bit because I got up to 115 kg for 2 reps, and instead of going up to 117, the following block I went up to 120, and I just fucked it completely. Like, I'll be honest, lads, like the weight came off my chest. It didn't go much further than that, to be honest. So I knew then that I'd kind of ruined the groove of it, if you like the kind of the 2.5 groove that I was in. So we've gone back, not to the beginning, I wouldn't say, but just kind of working from the foundation of, okay, this is where it's still easy, 90 kg, 92.5 kg. Let's perfect all that first before we start, getting a bit more, getting a bit more technical and push myself even further. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I don't know if I'm having a break after this day. Normally I would rest. I think I've still got a rest day after today. So yeah, I think we've got a rest day tomorrow, and then we've got Sunday, and then I am back to work on Monday. So it's about making these days count, because I'm going to be back to work, so I have to sort of plan what that's going to look like now. I have to meal prep now, because everyone knows first week back at work, you're just absolutely knackered after that first week at work, aren't you? So yeah, I am trying to make the most of my week off. So yeah, we've redone the split. So we're having breaks on Tuesday and Thursday, and there is a day where we have got a bench variation 2 days in a row, but they're different variations. So I want to try it, see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I will put a rest day back in there and figure that out. But at the moment, to train 5 days a week on the same day, that's how I've had to do it. And again, it goes back to that point about sacrifice and managing what you can do. Like, that's what I can do, and that's the pro of that is that I won't have to train after an hour commute each way, 2 days a week, which is going to be useful for me. And what I'll do is those 2 days that I'm commuting, I'll come home, I'll probably have my dinner, and then I'll just hit meal prep. And that's the other thing as well. Like, I won't usually do, if I'm working 2 on the same day, because I'll be honest, lads, I find the diet side of it the hardest. Like, I'll still do it, I'll still hit my calories, I'll still make sure my macros are there or thereabouts, but I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy any of that, but I enjoy the other side of it, the gym side of it, so much that it just balances out for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, sleep is another one. Like, I'll always sleep about 7 to 9 hours. It's been a bad night if I hit 6, but I've not got like an absolute regimented bedtime. Do you know what I mean? And that's okay for now, but yeah, like, as we get back into the swing of things, it's going to change again. But I tell you what, and again, not to make an excuse, but because it's summer and because the sun's not setting at the moment till after 9:30, I can't sleep any earlier than that. I can't. It feels weird. It feels too strong. It feels too wrong. So I tend to get into bed about 10:30, scroll, which is a bad thing, but I'll scroll for about half an hour, and then I'll go to sleep at 11. Typically get up at 7 or 8. Today I got up at freaking 20 to 10, which is, it's so out of character for me. But it's just because I've been getting used to the week off and having relaxing days. But yeah, so yeah, you've just been following me actually on my way to the gym. So my old gym was walkable. It was 5 minutes. It was a retro gym. And look at this. Like, I'm probably, what am I? I'm 10 minutes into my journey, and we're not even there yet. So yeah, this is a bit more of a bit more of a commute in itself, even to the gym. And that's the other point, is like, I can't just run down the road to the gym. Like, this is, albeit 10-15 minute journey to even get there to begin with. So yeah, the other side of it is, because I'm bulking, I don't skip out on cardio. I still make sure my cardio is there in some form. So what you'll find is 2-3 days a week, I will hit about 10 minutes of cardio each day. And I do that, and it has been longer. It's been 15-20 minutes when I was hitting like a mini cut halfway through the year. But any more than 10 minutes, I will have to, it works against me, basically. I have to up my calories and up my calories and up my calories if I want to. So 10 minutes is a fine baseline for me. Like, I use it as a half warm up at the beginning, and then I use it as like a warm down at the end. So it's a nice whimsical thing to do, if you like, 'cause it's not that long. So yeah, I'll do like incline walking or stairmaster or something like that. So I like to mix it up. I don't keep it too static, if you like, and that works for me. And again, this is all about what works for you. That might not work for you. You might like to have the same machine being used all the time. Want to do incline walking all the time, do it. Just do whatever engages your brain. That's kind of what I live by, is if it engages my brain, I know that it's going to be sustainable. Do you know what I mean? And that's the key. That's the key of all of this, is it sustainable? So yeah, we're just pulling up now to the gym. Lucky enough, this gym is 24 hours. I don't ever use the 24-hour facility of it, because I take pre before I work out. I don't want to be taking pre anytime, even during a work night after 6 p.m, because it just means it interrupts my wind down kind of phase. So yeah, I don't usually use the 24-hour facility in this gym, which is a shame, really. But yeah, it just means that when I do go, it's busy. It's busy, and there's not always the opportunity to record or anything like that. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to concentrate because there is a lorry currently waiting. So let me just do that. Let me just wiggle this out. We're next to like a lorry. I don't know what this thing is. It's like an industrial park. Yeah, that's the word. Industrial park. So there's a lot of lorries and vans and all sorts around here. Yeah, parking's a bit scarce in here as well, which is, again, this gym is a lovely gym, but again, I think I mentioned it in my previous videos, it's just space that this gym suffers with. Yeah. Sorry, a couple of people are looking at me thinking, why is he talking to himself in the car into a tiny microphone? Again, look, midday, no space. Oh, I got the last space. Is that? Oh, yes. Love it when that happens. Okay, it's going to be a good day, lads. Right, let me park up. Parking live on YouTube is not one of the things that I thought I'd ever be doing. Thank God I am a G at reverse parking. Better than front parking, let's be honest. And anyone that disagrees, they can put a comment disagreeing with me. Right, so here we are. We're 15 minutes in now, boys. So that was 15 minutes to get here. So that tells you how how long it's been, how long the commute takes. Not too long, but it's certainly longer than a 5-minute walk down the road, eh? So yeah, right. What are we running today? So we're running Total War pre-workout. I freaking love Total War. I think it gives me the best pump. It gives me the tingly feeling I need constantly, and the flavors. Oh, the gummy bear flavor is the best flavour of pre-workout I've ever tasted. It's not too synthetic. It tastes literally like Haribo's. So yeah, all in here. Get this down us, and then we'll get started. Boys, I'll see you in there. Yes, boys. So, hello. We've done our warm-ups. This is my working set today. 85 kg. And we're doing 3x3 with a 2-second pause. The reason why I'm doing 2 seconds is because previously when I was doing 1, I just weren't holding it long enough. Like my perception of 1 second, and really a brief pause like that isn't doing anything. Probably isn't too dissimilar to my normal heavy day. So 2 is obviously more difficult. It helps control at the bottom, but also it's noticeably different from like a normal working set. 1, 2, that kind of thing. So I'm going to use a belt for my first set because I haven't gone this heavy before, so I want to see how it goes. If the belt and it goes smoothly, I'll take the belt off, but for now I just want it for stability purposes, something to push against. So let's run it. Right. Here we go then. Here we go. No headphones either. It's a new thing for me. Right, let's just be a bit closer. Hands a little bit more narrow than usual. I'm using a power bar today, which differs slightly, but it's good for powerlifting. In line with my chin. Leg drive. Push. Yeah. Happy with the pauses. Happy with them. Not too happy with how heavy that felt. But it's our first week back, 85 kg. I think I'm going to keep the belt on for now because it really did help me. My third rep I came down a bit too low, so I felt like I was pushing more away from me than straight up and back. So yeah, we'll have to work on that third rep. But decent. 3x3 first set, not bad. I think if I keep the belt on, I can still get 85 kg, which is what I want to do. So yeah, we'll crack on with the second and third set, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright boys, we are on chest dips, final exercise, 20 kg. Don't know what the PB on this is. I haven't done this in ages. Last week I did like 50 kg, so I'm just resetting a little bit because I needed 2 reps. So I've not got any wraps on. I've not got anything else on apart from just my wrist straps.
and we're aiming for a good 8. But I have got a bit of an inner pain, chest pain, weirdly. So I'm just going to see how this goes and not aggravate it too much. Let's run it. Let's go. Yeah. Two more. 9. 10. Dodgy, but we got through it. 10 reps. 10 reps, I'm taking it. Dodgy as fuck. Don't care. Some weeks when you're upping it out, every rep's not going to look absolutely perfect, is it? So it is what it is. We take it, boys. We do 30 kg dips next week and try to go for 8. Oh man, I'm absolutely knackered after that. Boys, I've got to rush because it's been a long session, up to 2 hours. And yeah, the camera's just not setting right today, unfortunately. Just about to get me in, yeah? Alright, here's the pump. Get ready for the mid pump. The most average pump you've ever seen in your life. Looking good, looking swole. Again, I don't think I can get a good back one just with this on, but you can use your imagination, lads. My lats feel exhausted, to be honest. Yeah, I'm feeling good, boys. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. I think I'm looking strong too. I'm happy with how solid my arms look. Not my strongest muscle group, but we curled. We straight bar curled 35 kg today for 5 reps. Strict curled, head against the wall. Haven't done that in ages, probably since last year. So 15 kg, 25 kg, 35 kg. So it was decent. But anyways, I'm going to end the session here. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. Tomorrow we're going to rest, so I'm going to do a video about rest day, what that looks like, and then we're back onto it, squats and bench on Sunday. If I don't speak to you, have a great weekend.